Guys, I'm going to do just some pros and cons of the Marsh Monster, what I like, what I don't like about this guy. One, he's unique. He's very cool looking. You can't beat him as far as uniqueness. Any prop this year, I think that he stood out the most. And I'm going to go into a little bit of the history of this guy a little bit later. But I'm going to tell you right off the bat, a couple things I don't like is, one, you can see the gap between his torso and his arms. And even when trying to put this cover over it, it's not going to stay once the animation starts. It's going to continue to do that. And even when I was in stores, I was looking at this space, and I knew that that was going to be an issue because every display that I've seen demo always has those gaps. But that is something that you can cover up. I'm thinking about covering it up with some fur. So it's not a big deal, but it's just the fact that it should not be made this way off the rip, because the designers have to know that that's an eyesore by itself. Another issue is you probably can't see it, but the frame right here sticks out. It makes this look like a pyramid right here that's sticking out beneath his neck. You really can't see it up close. I mean, from far away, you can't even really tell. It kind of gives a 3D effect as if like his chest is popping out. But it's still kind of awkward looking because you know it's there. But most people probably won't notice that. Pros, very easy to put together. I think I put this thing together in like 12 minutes. Was not difficult at all. The uniqueness, like I said before, I think gives it just a very, very cool kudos on that, just for being unique. And yeah, he looks really cool, you know, even especially when he glows, when he's in the dark. The hair, the mouth, the eyes, I think it gives a really unique look. And I think overall he's just a really, really cool prop. I'm going to go into more details about this guy in just a second. What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Today I'm doing an unboxing, assembly, and review of Home Depot's 2023 Marsh Monster Animatronic. I just want to give a little background of my personal story with this guy. So when the first leaked images came out of the 2023 Home Depot Halloween lineup, of course we saw this guy, we saw the Predator, which at the time we didn't know any of the names of these guys. We saw the Reaper, we saw the Fisherman, the Witch. We saw a lot of different things in that photo. So when the Marsh Monster picture came out, I think every single person who saw that image thought, what in the hell is that and why? I think everybody's question was, what is that and why did they make it? What is the point of that thing? It was the most hideous looking animatronic that I've ever seen in history of animatronics. And I just knew at that time that was my least one that I wasn't even, it wasn't even in my memory about this thing. It wasn't even something that I even thought of twice after I saw it. And then as I started to see other people's reviews on the Marsh Monster, I kind of started to get a little interest in him, and I was really intrigued by that because I had no interest in him at all. He was like my least favorite thing that I saw out of those leaked photos, and the Predator was my favorite. And it just so happened that the Predator ended up being the one that was out of sight, out of mind, and the Marsh Monster ended up being one that I was very intrigued and interested in. So once I started seeing other people do these reviews and unboxings of this guy, I really started to gain interest. And so I ended up going to a Home Depot, seeing it in person. And once I saw it in person, I knew I had to have this guy. And the reason why I had to have him was because of how unique he looked in person. I think he's just an awesome animatronic. He's something that's just very, very different that I don't think we've seen before. And if you don't know this or not, there's a story behind him that even makes it more interesting. And I think if everyone knew that there was an actual purpose and reason why they made this, I think more people would actually pick it up. It is very available in the Central Florida area. And all of my Home Depots, they have at least one, and I think one has up to 7 of them in stock. So whether I keep this particular one, I don't know. I might end up returning him because I think there's going to be enough to go around that it's going to go on sale after Halloween. We're still about a month and a half out. I think we're like 50 some days out from Halloween. So it's a gamble that I'm taking. You know, if I take him back, I might lose out. He might sell out, and then I may not get him on sale, but I got a feeling that I might have a chance. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this particular one, but I definitely want him in my collection. So I might hang on to him for a little bit longer, but I will customize him. I will do some things to change him up, change the design a little bit, and you know, that close that gap where his torso and shoulders should connect. But if you don't know, this thing actually comes from a folklore story that's based out of Louisiana about a marsh monster, and I can't remember the name of what they call it. There's a name for the marsh monster. It's about this, you know, this monster that lived in the swamps of Louisiana. And if you Google it, just put in like Louisiana swamp monster or something and Google it, you'll see the name of the creature and it'll pop up. Now, he doesn't look exactly like this prop. He doesn't look exactly like Home Depot created, or Home Accents Holiday, or SVI, whoever created him. They don't look exactly like that, but he is supposed to be a monster that kind of took the image of multiple creatures that would be in a swamp. And that's where they got this idea from. So when you look at this guy, you know, he has, you know, snake eyes, or reptile eyes. I'm not gonna say just snake, it could be alligator as well, but to me it looks like snake eyes, an alligator like type mouth. He has I don't know, you can say he has, you know, the skin texture of his head is reptilian, and then he has these antlers and horns, and then he has, you know, I don't know, he has all kind of things going on. I'm looking at him, that's why I'm staring up there. He has all kind of stuff going on. He could, it's so many creatures that he represents, but that's what this is supposed to be based out of. And I think that just gives it a unique history piece of it that's just very, very different. So other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll check you out on the next video. Peace.